Hey guys, it's Mishy Mommy here. I'm back and my kitty is here. Well, she just jumped down. You're not going to see her. I'm going to play in my makeup. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play in the makeup that I have. I don't have a plan. I'm just going to show you guys what I put on my face. One thing I am going to be doing differently than I usually do is using liquid foundation, and I'm going to be applying it with a brush. So I've already primed my face with my e.l.f. primer. It's the blemish control primer, and I'm going to use my Sonia Kashuk flat top foundation brush. I usually use a beauty blender or a sponge of some kind. This is going to be my first time trying to use a liquid foundation, and I am sorry if I don't do it right. It's my first time, and I'm going to be using a separate mirror to do this. So I'm probably going to be speeding this part up, because I'm not sure how long it's going to take me. This is new for me, so I'm not really sure. What I'm doing is I'm pouring the foundation directly onto my brush and applying it that way. I'm not going to be using a lot of foundation, liquid foundation, and I do not know. I have to take a look at how this looks when I'm finished, but I do not think I'm going to be putting on any concealer. I'm reluctant to use a brush because my skin is sensitive to what touches it. And the combination of liquid foundation and a brush could possibly not mesh well, but I'd rather try this in front of people on camera so everybody can see what happens. We can see what happens together. And I like the way it's blending here. I don't know if you guys can see. Now I am going to put powder over this. And I might do a long wear test just to see how long this lasts. I think this is all I'm going to use. I don't need a lot. Okay. So this is what I used. I usually use this for my L'Oreal powder foundation. I put the top on wrong and I got it on the side. Very messy here. Liquid foundation is not the cleanest way sometimes. So from here, some people put their eyes on first. I'm not going to use my e.l.f. eyelid primer prior to putting on my eyeshadow. However, what I am going to use is Maybelline New York Color 24 Tattoo by Eye Studio. And this is in the shade, I used to know, 45 Bold Gold. I've used this before. 45 Bold Gold. And I already have some on my eyelid. However, I think I'm going to put a little bit more. I'll use my finger. I usually use my finger. I like this because it gives a base transitional. I'm using it as my transitional shade. However, it does give a shimmery base to my eye look. And so this, somehow my light is just doesn't show everything. But it's really pretty. I wish you guys could see. That's what having a good camera is all about. And so from there, I am going to use a combination of my trusty, I really do like the Crown Beauty Company's eyeshadows. I really do like them. I am going to order another palette. Oh, goodness, the glare. I am going to order another palette from them and a couple of brushes from them. I'm just going to do a Crown Beauty haul because I do like their eyeshadows. So I'm going to go in with this color here. Wow. And this is the Crown Pro Beauty palette. It doesn't have the colors on it. It doesn't even have the colors in the back of it. So I'm going to take this and use it up here. Use this shade up here. And I do, I see how the girls do one eye and then catch up later with the other eye off camera. I don't know if I'm too old to do it that way. I just won't remember exactly how I did it, or is that me being probably being not as experienced? So what I'm going to do next, I think I am going to take. I think it's time for me to transition. I'm trying to mix another palette with this. I'm going to use this Alamar brush. The first brush that I used is the domed shadow brush from Real Techniques. Sorry guys, my camera decided to time out. Or not my camera, but my computer. So this is the brush that I used to put the transitional shade and the eyebrow bone shade on. I think what I'm going to do is switch over to this palette that we got in BoxyCharm. This last BoxyCharm. It's by Pure. And let me go ahead and close. You don't want your, I don't know if they call this a liquid eyeshadow, but you don't want this to dry out. I really like this. So I didn't want it to dry out, so I'm closing it. This is what this palette looks like for the eyeshadows. Anyways. Oops, I'm covering the wrong side. So I think I'm going to go in with this color here. It's called Disguise. Wow, okay. I always have a problem. This color is called Disguise. And there's no needing me swatching it when you're seeing me put it on my eyes now. So it's got a little fallout. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and use it. I think I'm going to use it on this half of my eye. It's so hard to capture the real look of what I'm doing. And that just comes with having, there's a lot of fallout there with this with this particular color. You see that? The fallout there. So I really do believe in the Crown products. And I believe in them so much so that I have now got a discount code for those that are interested. If you use my discount code and go to the link, the Crown link that I've linked below in my comments area or description, you will get 10% off your non-sale items. You will get 10% off of your non-sale items. They are inexpensive to begin with, and they have great colors. They have great colors. I urge you guys to take a look at their website. I know there's a lot of other well-known. Crown is well-known too, but there's a lot of other beauty companies out there. But I really like the Crown choices, the colors they have, the versatility they have with their palettes and their colors, and I like the fact that it's for every skin tone. And I don't get a lot of fallout. Speaking of fallout, I don't get a lot of fallout from the Crown Beauty palette. Now I'm going to order another palette as well, and see how that goes. But just trying this out, compared to the Crown, it looks like I love the colors in this pure palette, but there's just a lot of fallout here. And I'm not going to blow it around. So now that I've used the pure colors, I'm going to go to my Crown Pro Beauty. My computer keeps timing out, and that's not a good thing. It keeps, I don't know what setting I have it on. But I think now I'm going to deal with the crease. And which brush should I use for the crease? I think I'm going to go back to this one and figure out what I'm going to do with my crease. I think I'm going to go with a darker shade. And out of the Crown Pro 10 Beauty Palette, I'm going to use this shade here. Okay? There's like 2 mattes in here, but I'm going with the shimmery look. So again, you guys take a look at the comments. You'll see the link. And for Crown brushes, go through my link and then use the code. And I'll mention the code at the end of this video. And it'll also be in the description area of the video. I haven't figured out which mascara I'm going to use. All right, now I think what I'm going to do is go in with, let me look at what I have here in this other palette. Trying to use everybody's palette here. So I think what I'm going to go back and do is go back to the Pure palette. And I'm going to put silver. I don't know what this is going to look like. It's a silver color under my eye. I have no idea. This is turning into a holiday look. Ooh, this might not work. Wow. This certainly is a powdery eyeshadow for sure. Ooh, goodness, ignore that I did that. Wow. So this is turning into a rather holiday sparkly look. Wow. Whoa. Yeah. All right, and I'm not going to experimentation with makeup is fun. When I said I was going to play in my makeup, I was not kidding. Okay, so this is what I have so far, and I'm going to put something darker over here as well. I got to figure out what I want to do. I think I'm done with the Pure palette for eyeshadow. I'm going to go back into the Pure palette to use for my highlighter, and I'm probably going to end up mixing highlighters. I don't know if anybody's ever done that before, but that I do want to do that. Let me go into a darker color. This is like a matte color right here. Here. And see what I can do with that. Just swirling it around and doing somewhat of a V shape here. It seems like this type of style gives your eye some definition, your eye look some definition. And I am going to order a smudger brush from the Crown Beauty website. I am going to order one. I do like their brushes from what I've ordered so far. I do, so. All right, so now I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do for liner. Am I going to even put on liner? I guess is my next question to myself. Do I want to put on liner? Do I want to put on liner? And if I do put on liner, the question is, where did I put it? So, yes, I look in the camera and look stupid. So what I'm going to do, you guys, instead of bore you guys with trying to look for something I don't even know if I have, seriously, Very interesting. I usually have it around. And I might have to pause this and look for it. Be right back. I played with my eyeliner, which was the Ico London eyeliner, and I've already put it up. I've already put it up, but that is the eyeliner pencil. Here it is. The eyeliner, it's called the Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in black. And I just played with it. I did some kind of funky type of, looks like it's for Halloween type of, I don't know, wing. I don't know what you want to call it, a flyaway. This one's not as curled up as the other, but I can go back and fix that. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that on. This is what the brush looks like. It's kind of shaped weird, but I've used this before. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I don't know if I need 2 coats of this to make my eyes or give it volume, my eyeshadow or my eyelashes volume. Okay, I'm going to dip it in again to give the other side the same look on the first go round, the same amount of product. I don't know why I hang my mouth open when I have to concentrate on something. I'm going to go in one more time for one more coat of. Taking this stuff off is no joke. It is no joke. This shirt is, I think it's supposed to hang off of one side. Forgot where I purchased this at. So guys, I'm not sure. I'm kind of having a dilemma. There's this palette called Deck of Scarlet, and in that palette is everything you need for a makeup look for a face. It doesn't have the foundation, but it has the eyeshadow, it has the highlighter or bronzer that you might need to complete a look, and it even has the lipstick. And it's liquid lipstick. And I'm kind of torn as to what I want to do because I want to start reviewing that on my channel. So I've used the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced Cosmetics. What I want to do now is use a powder. And it's the one I always go to, the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. So I've used the Fit Me Normal to Oily Matte and Poreless foundation. This is in the color, for me it was in the color 338. And now I'm using in the color, the shade 320, the Matte and Poreless in Natural Tan. It is the powder. And I'm going to go ahead and use my kabuki brush for that. You guys can hear me digging in my... This is a Crown, by the way. It's a Crown kabuki brush. It was from my first order with Crown. And you guys can look in my videos and see my haul with them. Just a small haul. Um, I do not do artificial eyelashes at this time anyway. I don't feel that I need to because I feel that the mascara that they have out nowadays does the job for giving your eye look a more definition. Maybe I'll try it one day. I never thought that I'd use, to put foundation on with a brush, and I did, and I actually quite like how it's looking now. I do need to get my eyebrows arched. It makes your face look much cleaner when you do that, especially if you're going to put makeup on. So next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and use the highlighter. I do have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter powder. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is in the color Blossom Glow 319B Glow. Blossom Glow. Jeez. Let me swatch this for you. I don't even know if you could see this, but I'm going to do a deep swatch. It's very hard for you to get the gist of how it looks there. I'm going to go ahead and put it here just to rub some off of my hand. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go in with some colors I have not used from this Pure palette. This is what this side of the Pure palette looks like. And I am going to use, what brush shall I use for this here? I think I'm going to go in with this Firma brush that I have for blush. And I'm going to choose the blush. Let's see which one. You know what? I'm going to see what this dark color looks like. And I believe they're calling that dark purplish color Reveal. They call it Reveal. Let's see. So I'm going to smile. This is heavier than what I'm used to. I'm not even-handed, so I have to... I can hear my husband and my daughter playing. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to even up how much I put on each side. I really don't know if you guys can see that, but again, I'm going to take a picture and it will come after, it'll come after my, after the video. Not sure if you guys can see the, I keep wanting to call it rouge. I really keep forgetting the other word. Uh-oh. All right, so now I'm going to do highlighter. I'm going to do a mixture of highlighter. I'm going to use this color and then my Wet n Wild and see what happens here. I use the way that I point my brushes. Okay, so now I'm going to go in that color that I used here, the other one, that they're calling Enchantment. Okay, so I'm done with this palette for now. I'm done with this palette. I always try to keep these things on here so they don't get on each other. I am going to now use the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow. And I am going to need my mirror because the Blossom Glow, it doesn't have a, it's not like it's a palette. It doesn't have a mirror. So the Blossom Glow, I'm not going to use on my cheeks like I thought I was. I'm going to use it down the center of my nose. Some people put it up here. I'm going to do it on my Cupid's bow too, even though I don't have my lipstick on yet. So I don't know if you guys can see it. So I'm done with my face, really. I just need to use the lipstick that I got out for this video. So for my lip look, I'm going to go ahead and use the Lorac Pro lipstick. And it looks like it's like a liner, but I've been using it as a lipstick. I could use it as let me go ahead and see if I could use it as a liner and then put lip gloss in the center and see what happens. Okay. And this is in the shade, it's called Pro Matte Lip Color. This is in the shade Orchid. I'm doing a thick line. I can hear my daughter. Wow. And she is supposed to be downstairs. That's how loud she is. Okay, so I've lined my lips with this color. And what I'm going to do now is take a lip gloss. I'm going to use 2 lip glosses. One lip, that is not it. That is not it either. Well, I thought I was, why isn't this just dandy? I was going to use my Revlon. Is this it? Is this it in here? Is it in here? Guys, here, I found my Revlon. It's called the Revlon. I have no idea. Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss. And the color, I'll have to swatch it for you guys. You can see it on this side. I have wrinkly hands. You guys are just going to have to see it. So what I've done is I've used the Lorac Pro Matte Lip Color, and now I'm going to put on this lip gloss in the center. I'm going to try not to touch I'm putting it on the inside. So I'm trying not to blend it at this time with the liner until I do more of that. So I put on 1 or 2 swishes of the Revlon in this color. What is the name of this color? It's so hard to see what the color is sometimes. And then I'm going to go to my trusty LA Colors. So I'm going to blend it a little bit. I'm not going to rub too much. And now I'm going to take this metallic color. It's called LA Colors Metal Lip Gloss. And I'm going to put that in the center. Okay, I've cleaned it up a little bit. I'm going to run I'll do it with my hand over my Cupid's bow a little bit, because I kind of wiped it off. The highlighter, the Wet n Wild highlighter in the Blossom Glow color. Run it back over that. So, and you know what? Let me do this as well. In the corner of my eye. Let's see, what brush do I want to use? I'm going to also put the Wet n Wild in the corner of my eye. Right here. My stomach is making noise. I wonder if I'm hungry. I went to the gym. You know, my eating habits are not great. So I'm really canceling out what I'm doing at the gym, and I'm sure a lot of us have done that before. Okay, so this is what I've ended up with. I can't wait to get this smudge brush, because that will actually take care of what I want to do in the center of my eye, in the corner of my eyes. So basically, guys, this is what I have. So if you like this look, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of what I do, which is unboxings and ordering just different makeup, I do one clothing unboxing, and that is Nadine West. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do Deck of Scarlet. If anybody wants to see me start that subscription online, I think I might just order it on my own anyway. But if people have an opinion about them, or want to start seeing me do the unboxing or reviews of their product as they come in, I believe it's, what did they tell me, every 2 months or so, then let me know. I would be happy to start doing that. I do want to try them out, and I will order them whether I do them online or not. I have to try out the makeup and see if it's something I would like to start reviewing. It looks interesting from what I've seen on the video. So again, remember, crown brushes. I have the link down below. It's my link, so I'd be happy if you use that link. And then if you want 10% off, which I'm sure you would want to, get 10% off if you see something that you like. I do like their brushes and their colors on their palette. I also will probably be ordering some foundation that they have and trying that on. So that'd be new foundation. I haven't seen anybody try on their foundation online. I haven't seen it. So that'll be interesting once I order and get the Crown products in. So yes, 10% off. You can use the code Michi, MICHI 72. That's Michi 72 for 10% off of Crown beauty products at the website that I listed or linked below. It's probably better if you copy and paste that website to get all of the website, because it'll have this is linked to my so I get recognized for people that order. So anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you later. I'm sorry my daughter couldn't. I think she's a little tired, so she's kind of rambunctious, but I'm sorry she didn't make the video. So you'll see me next time. Hopefully it is maybe a Crown Beauty or Ipsy. So I'm not sure if I want to continue Ipsy. I got to figure that out. I'm wondering if I should swap the deck of Scarlet for the Ipsy. If you have an opinion, let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.